Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Tabsheer Tech and Reviews. In today's video, let's see scheduling, how to schedule shutdown or restart, hibernate, or even we'll see how to lock your system via scheduling. But along with that, we'll also see how to cancel scheduling as well. So let's try to make this video really quick. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get in the video. Please enjoy. I had previously made a short on showed you all how to schedule shutdown. So I'll quickly show you all and start with how to schedule shutdown. It's simple, just need to type shutdown and you can give hyphen yes hyphen t hyphen s is nothing but shutdown. So hyphen t is time. Here you can give the time in seconds. 3600 seconds is equal to 1 hour. So you can give 3600 or 7200 as well. 7200 will be equal to 2 hours. So you can either give hyphen or also you can give slash something like this and then press enter. So you'll not see any message. So if you try to do it again, you'll see a message that the scheduling has already been done previously. The system shutdown has already been scheduled. So you'll get a message something like this. So if you want to change, then you'll have to abort first. Aborting is again simple. Shutdown and just need to provide a/a something like this and press enter. So it will abort the scheduling and also we get a message something like this: log off is cancelled. And that's how you can cancel or abort the scheduling, and then you can change the time and schedule it again. There is no specific message you'll get to see, so the scheduling will be done and you will see a pop-up message something like this. So that is how you can schedule shutdown and how you can abort the scheduling. Now let's see how to restart your system via scheduling. It's simple. The same command you'll have to use. Instead of yes, you need to provide R and press enter. So it says system shutdown has already been scheduled. So you'll have to abort first, and then you know, and then you need to run the restart command. After 1 hour, it will restart the system. So restarting is also done. So you'll get a message something like this. So that's how you can restart the system. To hibernate, it is something like this: hyphen so slash h. It will hibernate the system, but it doesn't have a built-in timer. So if you try to use this previous same command for hibernation, then it will throw a message something like this that it will give all the options that's available. So it doesn't have a built-in timer. So what you'll have to do is for this one, it's a little different. You'll have to use a timeout command. So let me copy paste and show you all. So this is the command timeout and slash t 3600 no break. So we can just use this command and put it over here. So good thing about timeout command is it will show how many seconds is remaining before shutting down or hibernating the system. So you can press Ctrl C to abort, not unlike the previous way. You can just press Ctrl C and it will abort the scheduling what you have given. So that is how you can hibernate the system. Next is to log the system. So to log the system, you'll have to use a command something like this. You'll have to make use of run dll32.exe. So that particular tool is required for locking the system. So this is the command. So if I copy this and paste it over here and press enter. So this is part of shutdown already typed. So if you paste this and press enter, so system will be locked. So So with this command, you can log the system, and using the timeout, command, you can schedule the locking as well. You can lock the system via the timeout command. That you'll have to use this particular command, timeout no break, and after that you'll have to provide that same previous locking command. So I'll just copy this and put it over here, and let's say I give 10 seconds. So after 10 seconds it will automatically lock the system as well. So this is how you can do all the scheduling for restarting, shutting down the system, or Hibernate, or even how you can lock the system as well. So yeah, that's a quick video which I wanted to do. Even locking the system, there is no default or inbuilt timer, so you have to use timeout itself, just like how we did for Hibernate. So also you can create a bat file, something like this. Same command, you'll have to put it over here. For shutdown, I've put over here. So similarly, you can put any command you want. And if you want, you can print out any message as well. I've put a message like shutdown scheduled for 60 minutes from now. And you can save it as bat file. So let me save this and show you. So I've saved it as shutdown.bat. If you create a bat file, it will only work when you run it as administrator. So if I run it as administrator, so you'll get to see this message, shutdown scheduled for 60 minutes. So also I've created another bat file with options. So something like this. So it will have all the options: shutdown, schedule restart, or hibernate now, log PC now. I've not added timer, that you can add if required. You can add the timeout command as well. So what this will do is this will not require any administrator. You can just double click that scheduler.bat, have saved it as. Get all these options. You can choose whatever option suits well. So I will try to log the PC now. And when you select the number and press enter, it will log the system. So that's how it works. So I'll put everything, all the commands, as well as the command for the bat file in the description. You can copy from there and create the bat file if required. So yeah, that's all in the video, guys. That's a quick video which I wanted to do. Hope you all liked it. If you like the video, please do the like button, subscribe, comment. Let's catch you in the next video. Until then, see you. Bye.